Did you know that the simple act of brushing your teeth could actually help keep your brain sharp for years to come? I'm talking about just 2 minutes a day, something you already do, becoming a secret weapon to boost memory, improve focus, and even slow cognitive decline. Stay with me through this video because by the end, I'll reveal one powerful mental habit, so small yet so impactful, that most people over 70 don't even know they should be doing. It could change how you think, literally. So grab your toothbrush and let's dive into the 3 quick brain-boosting tricks you can start using today. Why this matters now. At this stage in life, every moment feels more precious, especially when it comes to our mental clarity. Maybe you've walked into a room and forgotten why, or struggled to recall a name that used to come easily, that quiet worry that maybe your brain isn't as quick as it once was. It's something many of us carry in silence. But here's a gentle truth. Your brain, even now, has the power to grow, adapt, and strengthen. And sometimes it starts with something as routine as brushing your teeth. This video isn't just about dental hygiene. It's about reclaiming control over your mental sharpness right from your bathroom mirror. Trick number 1, the opposite hand technique. The first trick is wonderfully simple and surprisingly powerful. It's called the opposite hand technique. Tomorrow morning, brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand. If you're right-handed, use your left, and vice versa. At first, it'll feel awkward, but that's the point. This small switch forces your brain to engage new neural pathways. Studies from the University of California show that using your non-dominant hand can increase activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for memory, attention, and decision-making. It's like a mini gym workout for your neurons, and it only takes 2 minutes. Real-life story, Mary from Ohio. Let me tell you about Mary, a 73-year-old retired librarian from Ohio. She started doing this opposite hand trick every morning while brushing her teeth. At first, she laughed at herself, how clumsy it felt. But after just a few weeks, Mary noticed something remarkable. She was remembering phone numbers again. She could recall her grocery list without writing it down. She didn't change her diet. She didn't buy brain pills. She just switched hands. It's such a humble habit. But for Mary, it opened a door back to mental confidence and joy. The science behind the struggle. When we challenge the brain with unfamiliar tasks, even small ones, we light up areas that typically go unused during routine activities. That's why the awkwardness of using your opposite hand is a good sign. It's your brain firing in new ways. Researchers call this neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, even in older age. Contrary to old beliefs, we don't stop learning at 70. In fact, brains that are gently challenged daily often stay sharper longer. This is how brushing your teeth, something you already do, can quietly become your daily brain training ritual. Trick number 2, brush and count backwards. Now let's move to the second trick, counting backwards by 7s while brushing. Start from 100, 93, 86, and so on. This isn't just random math. It forces your brain to work on multiple fronts: mental tracking, memory, and focus, all in just 2 minutes. This type of cognitive load mimics what neurologists call dual task training, and it's shown to improve both executive function and short-term memory in older adults. You don't have to get it perfect. Mistakes are part of the growth. The point is to activate the brain, not just clean your teeth. Let me pause for just a second. If you're still with me right now, if you've made it this far, chances are you truly care about keeping your mind strong. So let's connect. Type 1 in the comments below if you're still watching. I'd love to know who's walking this path with me. Every person who comments inspires others, and it helps build a little community of people committed to staying sharp together. Now, let's get to our final trick. It's my personal favorite. Trick number 3, the Mirror Memory Challenge. This third trick is called the Mirror Memory Challenge. Every morning while brushing, look into the mirror and name 5 things you're grateful for. But here's the twist. They must be different every day. This habit not only stimulates your hippocampus, critical for memory, but also floods your brain with dopamine and serotonin, natural chemicals that protect against depression and cognitive decline. Gratitude activates multiple regions of the brain, including those responsible for emotional regulation and reasoning. By tying this to your morning routine, it becomes second nature, and over time, it rewires your brain for both sharpness and joy. Real-world application, Walter's Mirror. Walter, a retired school teacher from Arizona, started doing this gratitude mirror exercise every day. At 78, he admitted he was feeling foggy, even lost some zest. But just weeks into the practice, Walter told us he felt more present, more aware, even more emotionally connected with his wife and grandchildren. It started with toothbrush time, he laughed, but it's changed my whole outlook. His wife noticed too. She said he seemed more cheerful, and even his memory for names and old stories came back stronger. That's the beauty of small daily wins. They add up. Why routine is the perfect vehicle? Why do these tricks work so well? Because they're tied to something you do every single day. Brushing your teeth becomes an anchor, a non-negotiable. So adding a brain-boosting habit to that anchor makes it more likely to stick. Behavioral scientists call this habit stacking, and it's one of the most effective ways to adopt new routines in later life. You don't have to change your lifestyle. You don't need a fancy app. You just need your toothbrush and the willingness to give your brain something new to chew on.
The hidden cost of inactivity. Let's be honest. As we age, the risk isn't just physical health decline, it's mental stagnation. Too much routine, too little stimulation. And when the brain isn't challenged, it begins to atrophy, slowly, quietly. But that doesn't have to be your story. These 3 tricks, though simple, spark change. And when done daily, they may help delay memory loss, improve focus, and even lift your mood. The cost of doing nothing is invisible until one day it's not. That's why today matters. 2 minutes at a time. Let's review what we've learned so far. Trick 1. Brush with your opposite hand. Train new neural paths. Trick 2. Count backward. Boost focus and mental agility. Trick 3. Mirror gratitude. Strengthen memory and joy. Each takes only 2 minutes, but together they create a powerful daily rhythm that gently reshapes your brain. The best part? You're already brushing your teeth. No new schedule needed, just intention and consistency. What the experts say. Cognitive researchers agreed. Consistent, small challenges like these are more effective over time than rare, intense efforts. In fact, in a 2021 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, seniors who practiced micro-mind challenges tied to daily habits showed better memory retention and verbal fluency after just 8 weeks. The brain loves novelty, but it thrives on repetition. So while these tricks might seem small, they tap directly into how your brain grows stronger at any age. Addressing skepticism. You might be thinking, can something so simple really make a difference? It's a fair question. We've been taught to believe big results require big changes. But the truth is, our brains are shaped by what we do repeatedly, not occasionally. It's the small, daily acts that make the biggest impact over time. So yes, brushing your teeth with intention can sharpen your mind. And yes, gratitude can rewire your brain. The proof is in the practice. Give it 30 days and see what you feel. Encouragement for the journey. If you're watching this, it means you haven't given up on your mind, and that's powerful. Maybe you've seen friends struggle with memory loss. Maybe it's crossed your mind late at night. Will I lose myself too? But here's the truth. Every time you challenge your brain, you're fighting back. You're saying, not me, not today. That courage, that hope, that's how you keep growing. You're not just brushing your teeth, you're brushing off doubt. You're choosing clarity. Closing the loop, morning momentum. Tomorrow morning, when you stand in front of your mirror, I want you to smile, because you'll know something most people don't, that those 2 minutes matter. That you're not just keeping your teeth clean, you're feeding your brain. So go ahead and switch hands. Count backward. Say your gratitudes. Do it imperfectly, but do it with heart. And every morning, it'll get easier. Then one day, you'll realize you've become sharper, steadier, and maybe even a little more joyful. Now, if this message resonated with you, if even one of these tricks made you think, I could do that, then I invite you to type 2 in the comments. Let me know you're in. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who could use a little boost. Because when we learn together, we grow stronger together. And you never know who might need this encouragement today. At the end of the day, this isn't just about memory tricks. It's about protecting the most precious part of who you are, your mind, the memories you've made, the stories you still have to tell, the love you still want to give. Your brain is a garden, and even in your 70s or 80s, you can still plant new seeds. So tonight, as you set your toothbrush on the sink, remember your best mental days don't have to be behind you. They can start tomorrow morning.